We just finished testing the Razor 247 UU by Caravelle. Now this is Caravelle's all-new fiberglass pontoon boat. We got a Verado 200 on the back, supercharged power, and this thing is a blast to drive. We got on plane in 3.8 seconds to 30 miles an hour in 7.5 seconds with a top speed of 45.7 miles an hour. And this thing is a nice, sweet ride. Out of the hull, it's hardly any bow rise at all. It gets on plane quickly, so for water sports, we got a nice water tower here. You'll be able to do any kind of water sports you want. Plus, it's just a beautiful cruising kind of pontoon boat. Let's head back to the dock and check out some of the features. Well, Don, Caravelle's in the pontoon business now, it looks like. What's different about this one?
Well, this one is, first off, obviously not made of aluminum. And we've kind of got a half catamaran, half racing step platform in the back. So it's not your grandpa's conventional pontoon boat, I guess you could say.
No, what are some of the advantages of fiberglass?
Well, the fiberglass itself it's going to take a little better beating than the aluminum. We're in the aluminum pontoon business, and we'll scratch them or dent them just taking them off the trucks. And once you do that, you basically, to fix them, you have to buy a new one. These will take a lot more punishment, and it's an easy repair if you scratch a fiberglass pontoon.
Well, it looks like one of the other advantages is the styling. You'll definitely be able to pick a Caravelle out across the lake for sure.
Oh yeah,
especially this front end. This is pretty cool.
Well, we've modularized all the parts on top of these. We actually have 4 hulls. We have the conventional 25-foot hull, then we have a 23, then we have a 21, and we have a 19. And each of these pieces of furniture is a pod, and the pods can be changed around, so we can make it look like whatever you want. If you're a fisherman, we have a fishing front end. We also have a fishing back end. If you like to lay out in the sun, we have a different front end for the boat.
Well, this one seems really well suited for entertaining. You got maximum seating, and it's very comfortable. I like this kind of fabric, like instead of just vinyl. It's pretty cool.
It is cool, and that's the nice thing. It doesn't get overly hot even with a dark color. We've also set things like we've put the back of the seats at an angle so that you can enjoy yourself and lay out in the sun all the way around the boat.
You know, one thing I like about this one is the seagrass flooring. That's pretty slick.
Customers love it. I tell them when we're in the showrooms, take your shoes off for a minute and feel how nice that foam is under your feet.
It is. It's nice and padded.
It is.
It's very comfortable. Well, let's head back a little further in the cockpit and see what we have going on back there.
Sure.
Well, Don, I know you have an RV background, and it looks like you've taken a lot of the amenities that people love on RVs and have put them on pontoon boats. That's pretty slick.
Yeah, well, if you want to do some partying, you got to have the party tools. And that's what we did on the Razor series. You can cook on your grill here. This is a 2-burner grill. And while you're cooking your hot dogs and hamburgers, you can put your plate right out here.
Very nice. We
also got a utensil area here where Mom can grab all the stuff that she needs to get cooking. And we have some separate drawers down there. Over here, Alan, we have a built-in fiberglass sink. It carries from 6 to 9 gallons of water, so when you want to clean up, it's easy to do. And we put an RV-style cover over it so you can use it as a countertop.
Nice. Well, I noticed we had a cooler that's a refrigerator here. That's pretty neat.
We do. It's a refrigerator and it's a heater, and you can pull it out, use it right here while you're cooking. You don't have to bring any ice with you, and on a cold day, if you want to keep something hot, it'll do that too. It works on DC power, so you can it's hooked right to your battery.
I love to cook on a boat, and you've almost brought a yacht galley onto a pontoon boat. That's pretty interesting.
It's a lot of fun for people.
Well, talking about fun, it looks like we're ready to party with some sounds here too. What do we have going?
Well, we've got a Kenmore stereo system with an amp and a subwoofer, and this comes with 8 speakers on it. This boat does. And
nice.
We've got LED lit speakers up here in the bullets, and it sounds good. When you want to get out there and do some kneeboarding, we're going to pull you out of the water really quick with this wakeboard tower.
Yeah, it looks like it's got a little attitude like everybody likes.
That's right.
Get out there, and the performance is such you can do any kind of water sports on this boat that you want to. So looks like we're ready for just about everything.
That's correct. That's correct, Alan.
Let's take a look at the helm and see what we have going on there.
Well, we've got a full instrumentation package here with all blue LED backlit gauges, and those gauges are going to match your backlit stereo speakers and your inside courtesy lights. We have a depth finder so that you don't get yourself in trouble, even though the boat only drafts about 10 to 12 inches of water with the engine up. We've got a nice new sporty steering wheel on it that makes it real easy, and we're using on this boat C-Star steering, power steering, so that it's nice and easy to move the boat around.
For more information on the Razor 247 UU by Caravelle and other great boats, go to boatingworld.com. I'm Alan Jones, and we'll see you out on the water.
Hey, this is Brady with Pontoon Deck Boat Magazine. Today we're on the Caravelle Razor. It's kind of like the Swiss Army knife of boats because it has a lot of great features. Now we have a simplified helm console here, a couple of gauges on here, great information with rocker switches on the right. They're well labeled and lit, but it's what's below the helm console that got our attention. Check out this fridge. Directly from the helm, we got this great grill with a sink and a faucet. Check out this drawer. It's got utensil storage. It even has a wine cooler. Now another advantage to this hull is the storage space. That is deep. Check out this monster tower. It's got speakers, LED lights. One of our favorite features is you don't have to step on the seats to get to the back. And we have a great swim deck back here, complete with a nice stainless boarding ladder, and of course that Suzuki 150. A great package for this boat. We hope you enjoyed watching our video. For others, check back to pdbmagazine.com. Hey, this is Brady with Pontoon Deck Boat Magazine. Today we're checking out this Lexington pontoon. A lot of great features and worthy of a closer look. At the helm, it's all centered on this Simrad digital display. A lot of great information, everything right here at your fingertips. Down below here we have the JBL stereo remote. Directly across are rocker switches that are all well labeled. Not only do these seats look great, they're very comfortable too. We especially love the different fabric used here that just kind of gives it a high-end luxury look. Now the majority of this layout is dedicated to cruising, comfort, but back here, perfect little fishing station. It's almost like a great fishing boat in disguise. We have 2 fishing chairs, and this station right here, it includes a live well, rod storage, and check it out, it even has tackle storage. Now this Lexington is powered with a Suzuki 150 4-stroke, which turned out to be a perfect pairing for this boat. Hope you enjoyed our video. For others, check back to pdbmagazine.com.
We just finished testing the Caravelle Razor Party Fish 258. Now this isn't your usual pontoon style boat. From the deck up it sure looks like one, but down below it's actually got like a catamaran hull. It's made out of fiberglass too, no aluminum. It's like a catamaran hull in the front, and it transitions to a V hull in the back. It really gives you a unique feel when you're driving it. It feels very solid, and we're powered by Suzuki 175, which is great for powering heavy boats. It swings a bigger prop because of the gear ratio, so that's exactly what you want on a boat like this. We got on a plane in 3.2 seconds. I'll tell you, I did kind of a hard time telling because it just kind of takes off and goes. There's no raising of the bow and dropping, it just takes off and motor's on. We got to 25 miles an hour in 11.4 seconds with a top speed of 41.4 miles an hour. Let's head back to the dock and check out some of the features of this boat. You know, Jeffrey, I've seen a lot of boats. I've never seen one with a diving board at the bow. This is pretty cool.
Well, we like to think that we've got something for everybody on this boat, Alan. And as we go back through the boat, you're going to see just what I'm talking about. From the front here, where kids are going off a diving board, we've got a grill. This table is high-low, so if you're sitting in the lounge, you got a little party table right there for drinks, but we also put in a pedestal and it comes up to that height so you can use it to eat, just like the rear dinette area.
Nice, and we can cook up some fresh
Cooking right there.
dinner and get the hors d'oeuvres going. Now, the hull of this is very unusual. We're looking at the bow here.
Right, well, you know, very popular these days, of course, are pontoon boats, which is basically that you can fit all this livability from the deck up. But we're very proud of what's happening from the deck down on this boat. If you can see the front, it's a catamaran. And what happens is you're capturing that air cushion and you're riding on air as you're building up and coming up on top of the chop. Riding on air, of course, like my Lincoln, that's a good thing.
Nice.
But 2/3 of the way back on this hull, it transitions to a modified V. So when you're up on plane, you're riding on a V hull, which is, in our way of thinking, what you want to be riding on for stability. Nice ride, nice ride.
You know, what's kind of cool is we have a bow section up there, but we sort of have another bow section here. So you have lots of reclining and
a number of different zones on the boat, so that, you know, I mean, the boat has a capacity of 12 people, but you may have different events going on a boat like this. You got from fishing chairs all the way in the back to a grill and a diving board in the front and sun lounges.
a lot going on, like this tower here.
Wakeboard tower, you know, it's a performance. It's such a performance boat that wakeboarding and water skiing, it's built for it.
Well, Jeffrey, I tested a boat with the owner of the company, Don Littlefield, and I know he has a real strong RV background, and I'm seeing a lot of things that he's taking from that sensibility, like, you know, making sure you always have a place to cook, and he's really big into entertainment.
Absolutely, absolutely. Storage and entertainment and just a relaxed lifestyle. You see it from the floor plans in the RV industry, and that's what we've incorporated into this.
Cool.
Things like, you know, and accessories just to hit everybody's button. I mean, how about a wine cooler?
Nice.
You know, my wife liked that idea. Below decks, there aren't many boats that give you that kind of, I mean, you can almost bring too much on the boat. Look at that. That's a timeout room for the kids down there almost.
No doubt. You're just a mattress away from a cabin down there for sure. Well, Don, it looks like we're making full use of the helm here with...
We are. Well, we got the fridge built right under there. Got room down here. Now, where do you usually put the garbage on the boat? Looking for a bag or a place to stick it? Well, we've got built-in trash cans right there. It's a nice, comfortable helm.
You know, Jeffrey, a lot of the cockpit tables are usually the little white round ones. You definitely have some room for hors d'oeuvres and stuff
well, there
here.
again, or to have a meal, you know, coming from the RV industry again. If you want to sit down and have a meal with, keep in mind, we've got 2 grills on the boat, so you got to have a place to sit down and enjoy. So you can fit 4 at this, several more up front at that other table I had pointed out. And of course, when you're not, it's nice to have some rear lounges like this. These are pretty comfortable
Exactly.
chairs.
I could see a card game breaking out here too, for
Occasionally,
sure.
adult beverage parties break out in different areas of boats like
I've heard that.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, love on the stern, I could definitely envision myself with a fishing rod in hand.
Sure.
Back there for sure.
Sure, a couple fishing pedestal chairs right there. We've got a live well built right down there, so you can reach right down and get your bait.
So you just
fish box.
You catch them, you clean them, and you
Push
cook them.
Pass them forward so that they can be
serve 'em up.
properly grilled. Bring them right back down here.
One-stop shopping. I like that.
Exactly.
For more information on the Caravelle Razor 258 Party Fish and other great boats, go to boatingworld.com. I'm Alan Jones, and we'll see you out on the water. Now watch this belly flop here.
Welcome aboard the Caravelle 285 PF Razor. My name is Brady Kay. I'm the editor of Pontoon Deck Boat Magazine, and we're checking out this fiberglass pontoon. It has a lot of those same features that you'd find maybe on a pontoon boat, but it just happens to be made of fiberglass. When you put that combination together, possibilities are limitless. At the helm, we have a very well-balanced console. Gauges on your left, rocker switches on your right. Everything's well labeled, easy to view. Just a great functioning console. Now check out this monster tower. We love the look of it because it gives the boat a nice sporty feel to it. Plus these are where the speakers are for that Fusion stereo. So you got a great sound system on this boat. And check out this area just across from the helm. We got our faucet and sink, the Coleman stove, and look how much storage we have with these drawers. A lot of great places to put things. And what's better than having a fridge under the helm console? How about another mini one right here? And one of the options on this boat includes this lily pad diving board. It instantly turns a great boat into a fun boat. In the stern we have these nice rear-facing lounges. Then as you come outside the gate, we got the boarding ladder, two great spots for fishing chairs, and of course this is where that Suzuki 200 is that makes it fun to drive. We've been testing boats for over 20 years now, and each year they seem to get better and better. Thank you for watching. On behalf of the PTB Magazine staff, we'll see you out on the water.
I'm Greg Larson, publisher of Pontoon and Deck Boat Magazine. Today we are on beautiful Table Rock Lake in Branson, Missouri, testing the Caravelle Black Widow fiberglass hull. Let's take a closer look. It's part of the all-new Razor E-Tune series, a cat-style hybrid model that offers amazing speed and a performance hull that cuts nicely through the chop. The Black Widow comes with some unique styling. Has a nice rear entry system back here, and of course a telescoping ladder. One nice characteristic of a fiberglass hull such as this is additional storage under each rear lounger. More storage than you might find in a typical pontoon boat. Seating on this particular model is pretty sharp, very sporty, nice design. See the black on red is very sharp, very crisp. Gives it a nice look. Seats are comfortable. There's a Coleman stove to do some cooking. Sink, fresh water, cup holders, decent sized sink there. The helm is adequate. Has the gauges you need to navigate the waters. It's functional, yet small, which is a good thing. Doesn't take up a lot of room. Powered with a 200 horsepower Verado, this boat is made to move. It's an all-purpose sleek design that will definitely turn some heads out on the lake.
Hello, I'm Brady Kay, editor of Pontoon Deck Boat Magazine. Today we're on the Caravelle boat's Razor Black Widow. Now this sporty boat has a lot going for it. Let's take a closer look, shall we? Now at the fiberglass helm, we have gauges on one side, rocker switches on the other. Plus we have a solid steering wheel. And we also like this refrigerator that fits in nicely underneath. Now across from the helm, we have the sink, a faucet, a Coleman stove, a cutting board, and we even love the drawers here that give you unique storage. Just overall a great galley that's very functional. Rated for up to 10 passengers, there's plenty of room on this boat for everyone to get comfortable. Check out this nice bench seat up front. In the stern we have these two great rear-facing lounges. Plenty of room to really stretch out. Then when you come outside the gate, We got this great boarding ladder. Plus this is where that Mercury 150 outboard is. That helps give this boat a great performance rating. For more information on this boat, as well as the other pontoon deck boats we tested this year, please visit www.p2bmagazine.com. Hello, I'm Brady Kay, editor of Pontoon Deck Boat Magazine. Today we're on Table Rock Lake, trying out the new Razor from Caravelle Boats. Now we're not used to seeing a pontoon model from this manufacturer, and from what we see so far, we like it. Now across from the helm console is the entertainment center, complete with a faucet and sink, a Coleman grill, and check out the storage in this drawer. Now one feature that we specifically like is this pickle fork design in the hull. It's very unique and something we're not used to seeing a lot of. You don't really want people walking on your furniture, so all you have to do here is simply raise up this seat. Now you can walk through and get to your stern. Another feature back there is the boarding ladder, and of course this is where your Mercury 150 4-stroke is. Now if you're looking for a pontoon boat that breaks the traditional mold, look no further than this Razor. Its fiberglass background allows this manufacturer to be creative in designing a sporty and unique looking craft.